Label came from my time as a home brewer. I've homebrewed for over 10 years now, and any home brewer knows you get pretty tired of cleaning bottles and scraping those labels off.
And we love using that name because I think it's also kind of it's a nod to the homebrewing roots of Torn Label, but also kind of a directive for its future. Kind of a reminder of the sort of spirit of experimentation and creativity of homebrewing, even as we scaled up and brewed beers in a much larger system. The birth of Torn Label was kind of a collaborative process, really. I had a partner from my time as a film producer in Los Angeles, and we started talking about what a project that was centered around craft beer might look like. And we had a lot of options, and he kind of gave us free reign, like Chad Troutwine and Carol Troutwine and the other founding partners. And I pulled in Travis because he was the most creative and fantastic homebrewer that I've ever known in my years in the beer scenes.
Craft beer is the most collaborative and friendly industry you could ever be a part of. Brewers are always helping each other out, willing to share, willing to help. In the opening process, we asked questions of everybody in town, and they were always willing to help us out. And we're trying to do the same for everyone else that's in planning right now.
Our flagships that we do all year, Alpha Pale, which is kind of a sessionable pale ale, but hopped like a strong IPA or double IPA. House Brew, which is a coffee wheat stout that we partner with Valmaes, the local coffee roaster, and use their Sumatra toddy. And Monk and Honey is our version of a Belgio-American table beer. We launched with another beer called Guajillo, which is a Belgian quadruple with Guajillo chilies. Obviously a very kind of unexpected collision of flavors. That was a fun one for us to launch with because it showed right off the bat we wanted something different and kind of ambitious.
For me, designing a recipe starts with flavor, so I like to approach it from the end and work my way backwards. So I will try and figure out a flavor profile that I want. I love to cook, so it could be an ingredient I've used in cooking like Guajillo chilies or blood orange, or it could be our Monk and Honey, which came from an experience that I had drinking beer with monks in Belgium. So we start from a very abstract point and work it down and try and find something unique and creative in the actual recipe. We knew that we wanted to be a production brewery, and to survive as a production brewery, you have to, one, have firm footing in your local area, so we knew we wanted to focus on Kansas City first, but we also have to be able to support the brewery. So we knew that we needed to have our sights set in the future on being somewhat regional.
And I think the key is thoughtful, careful growth. We are sure from the start that we do want to grow and to be in places like St. Louis and Lawrence and Topeka down the road at some point.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I grew up. It almost feels like it's not complete until I'm on tap at the bar that I grew up loving.